Okay, so this will be the second presentation. We'll make this brief. This is, again, as the manager stated, about Globalinx. The disclosure statement, our applicant's name, obviously, Globalinx Datacenter, LLC. Greg and Diane Twitt are the officers. Affiliated business entity is Landing 888, LLC. Architect is Salamo. And the engineer is Critical Systems. So the proposed build is for 4 subsea conduits to land in Sandbridge. Globalinx has obtained a contractual commitment for use of one of the 4 conduits and has 2 additional contractual commitments under negotiation for 2 of the remaining 4. Cables will provide Virginia Beach with a wide range of domestic and international high-speed, low-latency data traffic and opportunities. To house the 4 new cables, Globalinx plans to construct 35,000 square foot cable landing station on their property in Corporate Landing at their 11-acre campus. Total cost is projected to be $53 million. The conduit construction will be entirely subterraneous, no open trenching, and the conduits will be installed by horizontal directional drilling, both undersea and under land. And here in this picture, you'll see they will land coming underground just north of the market area in the parking lot. The cable landing fees are $200,000 per cable, payable upon installation of each of the 4 cables within the conduits. This fee is consistent with existing 3 subsea cable landings in Croatan Park. And the public outreach that has occurred is there was a Princess Anne District Forum on March 24th, 2022. Construction is to be completed in Sandbridge in the off-season, November through February. And Globalinx is to work with the Sandbridge Beach Civic League, Subsea Cables Committee, and address all residents and business concerns related to this construction. For proposed next steps, we're seeking City Council approval for a landfall easement to include a public hearing and a vote. User will complete plans for installation and obtain all other permits and approvals required for a complete project prior to use of this easement. And with that, we'll take any questions.
Okay, any questions? Guy?
Kathy, could you talk about the cable landing fees? I see that it's consistent with Pendleton, but how did we get to that number to begin with? And did the fee in Pendleton, who was that payable to, and who set that fee?
So my understanding, and Alex, do you know the answers to those questions? We'll have to get you more detail on that if that's okay, but my understanding is the fee comes into the VBDA.
Okay, so, and you think through the Development Authority, both the Pendleton fee and this fee come into the city? I could
be wrong. I need to probably get some more detail for you on that.
I'm just curious about how this fee was set and who set it and who gets the money, all the money, that's all.
I can speak a little bit on that.
Mr. Dehaney.
Definitely, probably after this, we need to follow up and get some more information on it. But I think the fees come into the VBDA to the city. And I think the price, I'm not sure if it was based off of anything but historic precedent of what the Pendleton fee was. I don't know if there's anything in particular other than that's what they charge Pendleton. For the Pendleton land, it was $200,000.
When was that fee established?
When was Pendleton done?
Probably about 2016 when the first landings.
So around 2016.
Yeah, I don't know what you compare this to, but it's just a number, and I'm trying to get some rationale behind the establishment of what the fee is or ought to be. But is the fee proposal part of the proposal that we would be approving?
Yes,
Okay. All right, well, I'll get some more information.
we'll follow up with
you.
information, sir.
Anyone else? Ms. Henley?
Well, I really appreciate Mr. Twitt coming to the district forum a couple of weeks ago and offering the public some explanation. The unfortunate thing is this is coming at the same time that we have the wind energy facilities. And all of it kind of hit Sandbridge as a big surprise and so forth. And so trying to keep the information separate for the projects is a bit of a challenge. And just as a by the way, the Kitty Hawk will be having a public presentation tomorrow afternoon from 4:30 to 7:30 at Prince Sam Rec. And it's important for people to attend and to know the difference between these. And of course, I guess the big difference is that this is all done as a directional drilling, whereas the other may involve open trenching. That's seems to be one time it is and one time it isn't. But I think all of this has really caused a lot of the confusion, and trying to keep the differences straight for everybody is important because they're pretty entirely different things.
Yes, ma'am.
But I think in looking at what is the difference in the area, I'm assuming that this, to get to corporate landing, will be following the ultimate right-of-way that we would use for NEMO 7B.
That's my understanding, and they're finalizing the path details now.
And so all of the permits will have to be, they will have to get those, and
Yes,
that would
ma'am.
include anything they would have to get from the Fish and Wildlife Service and so forth,
Yes, ma'am.
and so forth, okay? I would like to very much visit the site at Pendleton to see how it was done before. If you could arrange that for me, I'd appreciate it.
We will do that.
I think this thing that's significant for me is that when the first cables went in, we didn't even realize they were going in, and I never got any complaints or anything. I don't know about the rest of you, but I think the fact that it's already been done is the critical thing, and so that's what we need to use as a comparison, so I would like to see that site.
We'll set that
Thank
up.
Thank you. Rosemary?
If nobody else has anything else to say, I was just going to comment that tomorrow morning at 9:30 is the groundbreaking for the fiber ring, where all of the cables are going to ultimately connect to give us ultra speed internet to our region, not just the 5 cities, but eventually beyond. So that's at 9:30, and everybody is invited. We can get you the address. It's I think it's at the Globalinx. It's at the Globalinx property.
I'll double check, and we'll make sure you have that information.
But it's going to be at 9:30 tomorrow morning, and all the cities are very excited about this happening tomorrow.
Yeah, and anybody else? You know, and thank you for the presentation, and thank you, Mr. Twitt, for, being with us today. I think what we're standing here is at the, start of some tremendous opportunity. As Rosemary said, tomorrow we're going to have the dedication of the broadband. And now we're going to be talking about high-speed cable that is the size of a hair, that's 300 times faster. And this is, I feel, the opportunity for companies to come here and really expand into the high-tech areas. And if you take a look at what's going on with offshore wind, electricity is going to be off the grid and a green designation. And I really think that that's going to attract a significant number of high-tech companies. And one thing I can say is that I've been on this council for a number of years, and we all share the vision that when children graduate from high school or college, that they find jobs right here. And I think we're about to embark on a new era in Virginia Beach, with this technology coming here. My goodness, with the offshore wind and cables coming in and things of that nature. Interest from the Department of Defense, cybersecurity companies, and everything. Where this is going to be taking Virginia Beach to the next level. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.